Mithra. Crew tag 8242. Our carry-on is taking heavy fire. There's black smoke, and they're not responding to comms. Carry-on hit! Connector cable snapping! We're going down!
Howdy all. Welcome to part 15 of my playthrough of Dune Awakening. I started the recording earlier than I usually do so that as soon as I log in, or as soon as someone logs into the game, if they have the new DLC, that's the first thing they hear, is that emergency broadcast from a carry-all that has been attacked by somebody and has apparently crashed. And as you can see up in the upper left corner of my screen, I now have this mission level journey called The Fall of the Mithra. I have to reach the crash site and then do some other things. So I figured what I would do is I'd actually show you the first few stages of this particular bit of DLC. I understand that if you haven't purchased the DLC, you're not going to get this particular journey to go on. And so I hesitated about whether or not I really wanted to highlight this in a playthrough video. But it's kind of a lot of fun. The DLC is like $12.99 US. So, you know, there's a question about whether or not you feel it's going to be worth it, and I think I'm going to address that in a completely separate video. But I've played through on on a much higher level character quite a ways into it, and it's quite a bit of fun. So I figured playing it on this character would be more challenging and more interesting than, you know, any other character. That doesn't tell me the information I want. So that really doesn't tell me what level I'm at either. There it is up there, level 53. Oh, higher than I thought. So this character is a level 53. I've got some really good gear. You know, I finally got a spit dart. You know, shredder at this level is about, you know, and I've got poison mist, which is just a killer sword. And I have these, you know, ridiculously higher level than they need to be armor pieces. So, whereas I am pretty much at the level of Kirab bandits and slavers, and these are Kirabs that are around this particular crashed harvester, it should be a little bit more challenging than the level 95 character that I did it on, you know, up to 5 or 6 stages into it, I think. So where I'm going to be going is, oh wow, all the way over here, and I haven't done the survey, the Western Vermilius Gap yet. All right, well, I know basically you have to run along here, and there's an outcrop somewhere around here to over here is a huge open space. It's pretty dangerous, and there's drum sand over there too. I guess I'll just have to risk it. So since this is such a ridiculously long path to travel from where I am here, I'm actually going to cut out and pick it back up when I'm near that crashed harvester. So I will see you in a bit. Welcome back, folks. I decided to bring you back here because as I was driving around the bottom of the outcrop, the massif that has Mizraba on it, there's a person in there launched a flare up into the sky, and this is not part of the DLC. This is part of the big patch, you know, the Chapter 2 patch that came out. These random appearance, I guess, things can show up anywhere. And in this case, some of them have missions for you to undertake in the area that you're at. In this case, as you can see by all the stuff around him, this happens to be a merchant.
What is it, my friend?
And you can see he has fairly typical stuff for around here in case you have run out of things that you need for some crafting and aren't near a trade post. You know, you've got plenty of stuff that you can buy from him. There's one of them that showed up in the Eastern Shield Wall, again on a higher level character where I have a base up there. And they had jasmium for sale. So if I wanted to make duraluminum, and I haven't gone into Sheol to get any jasmium on any of my characters yet, I could actually buy some, assuming I had the money, from that vendor and actually craft, duraluminum products. So these things are pretty cool. Anyway, I've still got a lot of distance to travel here, so I will see you in a bit. Welcome back, folks. I made the run all the way over to the wreck of the Mithras, which you can see is right there. It was a little scary. Without being able to see what was around me, I did run straight across a patch of drum sand pretty early on in this long, shot from over there, which you can see, directly above my head to here, and got a sandworm on me pretty early. Did manage to avoid it. The reason I brought you, one, to show you what this looks like, but the reason I brought you down here is to show you that there are plenty of places around here where you can park your sand bike and be sheltered, or have it sheltered, like right here. So you can use it as a respawn point and have it protected against sandstorms. And in fact, I had to, on the way over here, pull up right up against the Southwest Ironworks to get sheltered because, of course, a sandstorm was coming through. Anyway, so investigate the distress call, locate the survivors. Map indicates that they are 27 meters and right at the level I'm at, so look at that. All right, definitely not anybody you can interact with, but also not anybody who's going to shoot you. So now I have to complete contracts for some people, which are these people. So let's start here with...
Who goes there? I can hear you, stranger. Come ahead, but slowly. I've got you covered. My glasses got smashed in the crash, but I see well enough to put a hole in your center of mass. We need you out there, stranger.
All right, for some reason it's skipping over some of the dialogue points. That's fine. So you can ask them all sorts of stuff about things that's going on here, but let's get right to what do you need?
Over half my crew is dead or missing, and I can't see a damn thing. But I suspect those who have survived have already been found. The rest is sadly a recovery effort. I've already logged all the fallen Dune men in close proximity to the crash site, but I'm told that a local criminal element has abducted the rest. It's strange to say it, but confirmation of a loved one's demise is somehow less hard to bear than not knowing what became of them at all. Every member of the Spice Miners Guild has an identification tag. I need you to hit the enemy camps and recover any guild tags you may find. I'll give you their last known locations before their signal stopped. Good hunting.
All right, I am going to pick up the other quests from these other two people because some of it happens when you're going around to the Kirab camps to find these different things. Also, I'm going to change. Now that I have this, see the Lost Harvest for Hanzo here. Now that I have this contract, I'm going to change tracking so I can track this contract. So search the first Kirab camp. All right.
Oh, you startled me, stranger. Guess I was lost in thought. Or some kind of delayed onset head trauma. Of course, both things could be true. I'm Nasher Hicks, quartermaster of the Mithra. Whatever's left of it, anyway. You can call me Hicks. Did the guild send you? Well, this goes against all known protocols, but protocols be damned. There are lives on the line. I'll tell you what, stranger, we need all the help we can get. We're dying out here. The whole medbay side of the harvester sheared off. We need to stabilize as many wounded as possible, but we've already burned through the little first aid we scavenged. If you could scrounge up something, that would be a good start.
Oh, that's right.
Thanks, stranger. We're dying out here.
All right. So in this one, let's see. We'll go to Hicks. Basically, the first part of this, you just need to deliver 10 heal kits, and I made sure I stocked up before I came over, so...
We're dropping like flies out here. How are those heal kits coming along? Finally, some good news. I've got Tolverson and Chang holding their guts in with dirty blankets. You are a lifesaver, stranger. The crew of the Mithra is in your debt. The few of us on this side of the grave, anyhow. Thanks to your efforts, stranger, we're stabilizing the remaining wounded. Now, our priority turns to operational security. We took up a collection of personal sidearms to equip the scouts, but the rest of us are dangerously exposed out here.
All right, here we go.
Thanks, stranger.
Oh.
Be careful.
Apparently, I accepted it. All right, so again, we'll show you this one. Going back to Hicks now, we need to deliver 4 improvised Mala pistols and some darts. I can deliver the darts right now, but I don't have any salvaged metal on me to make the Mala pistols. And of course, I'm not carrying around an improvised Mala pistol. But as you can imagine, there's plenty of salvaged metal to be had around here. So I will do that while I'm doing Hanzo's. I wanted to call him Hudson, Hicks and Hudson. Hanzo's quest. But now let's talk to...
Not another step, stranger. I've got 2 armsmen covering you from the rocks. Identify yourself. I'm the one asking the question, stranger. Who the hell are you? You do look like you can handle yourself, stranger. Very well. The crew of the Mithra thanks you for your assistance. No. It's one of those new CHOAM models with the Amaranthian diodes. Farther range than any other portable, but don't drop it or jostle it vigorously. Shooting it is also not recommended, as it turns out.
So apologies for that alert there from my Echo speaker. If you heard all that, I do have to send an email at some point today.
Get us back on the air. If the guild has an inbound recovery crew, they'll need a clear tactical picture to avoid suffering the same fate as the Mithra. I think I can assemble a shortwave transmitter using a dead comms box and a few special parts from the Mithra's stores. If you can find them, that's the problem. The Mithra came down hard, parts scattered across the sector. Now we're getting reports of Kirab bands creeping around the perimeter. Our scouts have seen them out there stripping the wreckage, but we aren't Sardaukar. If the Kirab have our parts, we can't just take them back. Thank the Emperor for your coming, stranger. I need a blue lattice kyanite crystal, a Torsen sound shifter, and a twin polarity microfram. My scouts report that the Kirab have made camps in the surrounding rocks. Seek and destroy, stranger. Good luck. Here is a list of what I need.
All right, so some of the things as I'm going around to the Kirab camps for Hanzo's quest I'll be able to find for her quest. Oh, and you can see I'm in my still suit, so I'm going to drink up. I did remember to bring two, my Hydro Leader John and a regular Leader John. If I'm out here for a while, you burn through a lot of water, and there's no place out here to get any extra water. There probably are some plants you can harvest dew from at night, but I didn't notice that on my other playthrough. You do have that handy bit of heal kit you can harvest, and it respawns fairly quickly. Alright, so right over there, 104 meters and up. Oh, looks like okay. I'm tracking everything. What's the 54 meters right over there at my level? Oh, that must be to go back and give Hicks, since I already have enough salvage metal to go back and give Hicks the darts. Alright, you know what? I'll go up. There's a Kirab camp right up there. I'll go do that. First, change into my armor. Come on. Okay, and for some reason I have a little bit of damage on me, so let's get that taken care of. And can I see anybody in that? I can. Well, that was a nice one shot. I'm not unhappy with that. I think there's two people in here. Or maybe not. I'll grab the shotgun just in case. Oh, just one. Alright, I do need the salvage metal. Pick up all of that. Where's dead person? There's dead person. Let's see. Oh, I still have my repair tool. Let's get the extractor back in there. There we go. And now get your vital fluids. Grab some stuff, and okay, there's a Kirab camp. Oh, there's a body. Okay. I got one of the guild tags. And there it is. Okay. Alright, we'll just zap it until it falls apart. Sometimes they disappear into the ground like that. Alright, 63 meters ahead of me. I think. Just make sure that none of these others are popping up right here. Yeah, no, so none of the parts that I need are right there. Do we have another person there? Yes, no, maybe? There you are. Ooh, lots of goodies on you. Alright. More vital fluids. So, for 8 meters I need... this is one of the parts. The blue lattice kyanite crystal. Why is it telling me there's something else right up there? Isn't that where I just came from? Problem is I'm tracking, or at least 80 meters above me. Oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this. Let me see if that's enough to allow me to make... Oh, it's enough to allow me to make 18. So I need 4. There. All right. It's 48 meters and below me. Oh, it must be in something inside the ship. All right, there's something right over here. I bet there's another camp. Yep. But I can't see them. All right. Looks like I'm not going to be able to shoot them from a distance.
Enemy found! I need help!
So I'll just stab them. No fancy parrying there. With this weapon, you know, and Swordmaster skills, you can actually just keep whacking at them until they wind up getting staggered, and then you can use the slow blade. Is there some? There's got to be. Oh, there's a dead body. Okay, there's the second camp. 232 meters that way and up. Let's hope that's the third camp. That looks like an entrance to a pretty large camp, actually. Is there anybody outside guarding it? Looks like there might be. No. All right. Well, somebody found me. There you are. Yeah, I guarantee there's somebody else up in there. Let's find out. No. Alright, I'll take your stuff. And I'll take your stuff. And I'll take your vital fluids. 9 meters this way. Alright, well there's another camp down that way, but there's something 9 meters this way and at the level. What am I missing? Alright. I don't see a body. I don't see a device. Oh, maybe it's down in there. All right.
Identify yourself. Enemies reinforcements.
Someone target found.
How are you shooting at me from over there?
Found them.
All right. Oh, it's your dead. Let's find your buddy. There we go. Okay. Goodies. More goodies. 50 meters in there and below. Ah. All right. That's why it's a little confusing. And let's see, there is some water to harvest here. In fact, what time is it? Are we in optimal? No. Oh, this is where I just came from. 21 meters. Come on. Oh. Wow. Ran right around him. And fourth Kirab camp. 128 meters around that way. Let's find out. Oh, I desperately need fuel cells for back at the base. Isn't that the one I was just at? 93 meters that way. 182 meters that way. I thought I was already at this particular camp. Oh, there he is. Oh, all filled up. All filled up. English. All right.
Reveal yourself.
What if I reveal my shotgun? I was at this camp, so what did I miss at this camp? "44 meters and back that way." Well, that definitely wouldn't be... Oh, this must be another piece. All right. Let's look at here. Where's a camp that I've missed? according to this thing, over there, but isn't that where I just came from? Oh, in the meantime, let's go ahead and top up, particularly if I'm going to be using the sword a lot. Make sure my stamina is fully available. All right, yeah, 70 meters and 110 meters. $33 meters. 9 meters, but down here. Ah, I missed him. All right. Examine the discarded comms device. Oh, look at that.
You're no scavenger, and you're not one of the slavers. That's all I need to know for now. This is Keith Villari, Safety Warden, Spice Miners Guild. Yeah, that one. The one from the Communities. The man you looted, Lazarus, was mine. He was carrying a sealed metal case. Priority cargo. No tracking, no backups. Now he's in the dirt, and the case is missing. That makes you my last option, and the job's still hot. If that case lands in the wrong hands, the guild doesn't just lose face, we lose grip. So here's the deal. You find the package, you bring it to me, and you don't ask what's inside. We know the kid took it. Now we just have to figure out how we're going to get it back. In the meantime, check in on the crew of the Mithra. What's left of them, anyway. Help them if you can. I'll be in touch.
And now you have a new contract which really interestingly expands the story here. So not only did somebody, probably the Kirab, but we don't know for sure, shoot down this harvester, but the harvester, or one person on the harvester, was carrying something very vital to the Spice Miners Guild, something completely secret. So, very cool. All right, so let's go back and turn in at least 2 of these. So we'll start by giving Hicks here his guns.
The armsmen have established something of a perimeter, but it's shaky. Have you got those weapons and darts? Damn fine work, stranger. Now we have a fighting chance. As an accomplished and meticulous weaponsmith, I never thought I'd be so happy to receive a pile of beat-up Mauler pistols, but here we are. There is, if you're looking to knock some heads. The Kirab have found their way into the Harvester interior. I'm afraid they may use the access doors to come at us from all sides. Get in there and make sure that doesn't happen. Good. Be sure to give the bastards my regards.
All right, there's that one, and another step in the contract.
Glad you're back, stranger. Did you recover all the lost guild tags? Let me see them. I gotta look up close. Brilliant. And these other 4 names are alien to me as well. What the hell's going on here? One of my crew just crawled out of the wreck. We didn't think there was anyone left alive in there. But if there was one, there may be more. Will you search the wreck for any other survivors? You're a gift, stranger. Here's a key to the roof hatch. You can access the Mithra from there. Conditions in the interior will be harsh. Be careful.
Okay, and now we have that next stage. I believe I still have one more piece of the communication stuff to get for That's not what I wanted. That's what I want. For Drang here. Oh, nope. Okay, wait a minute. Recover. Oh, there we go. Recover one more piece, and I believe that's actually inside. Let's track that one. And that is. Huh. So that's the hatch directly above me. All right, so according to this thing, 200 meters that way, I think. Let me go back and check. Yeah, the one that's 200 meters is that way and up. Huh. Maybe it's not outside. Maybe I missed it when I was going after these people. Alright, I'm guessing they've probably respawned. "95 meters and below." Isn't that the one I already... Oh, maybe not. Alright. Since I'm sitting up here like a sniper, might as well function like a sniper. Guessing that's the thing down there. Really? Just one? I'm guessing that's probably not the case, so let's be ready. Yeah, that's the piece. Alright, so all the pieces for that particular contract are all outside. Oh, I can't get any more blood off of him, can I? Alright. So let's head back in and talk to Lieutenant Drang. Actually, you know what? I didn't ask that person their name. So when I turn this in, I wonder if I can still do that.
You're back. All you need to know is I'm the sole surviving officer of Harvester AD-242. My sworn duty is to ensure anyone left in my crew gets home in. If you want to know anything more than that, you'll have to wait until after. You can... Did you recover the parts I require? Let me see. Very good, stranger. These will do well.
Now that you've rebuilt the comms unit, are we online?
No. We've only succeeded at generating a shortwave signal that doesn't even clear these rocks. We need to boost the signal if we want to contact the recovery crew. We deployed a relay beacon at a high point in the rocks, but it's not responding. And neither is the tech crew I sent up there to check on it. If you can fight your way up there and repair the beacon, I can boost our comm signal to reach most of the sector. Best of luck, stranger. Although something about you tells me you don't need it.
All right, folks, so that is all of the first three... Oh, more light this way. There we go. That's all of the first three contracts here. So I'm going to call this a video here because we're already over 30 minutes. And then the next one, I may continue this. I may go back and do some of the other regular contracts. It's going to depend on the reaction of whether or not people want to see basically DLC content that they may not actually have access to if they haven't purchased it. But in the meantime, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it that thumbs down. If you have any comments or questions about it, or any videos that we put up here on Nerd Caliber, please put them in the comment section below. Please consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber and clicking on that notifications bell so you get notified whenever new videos go up. And having said all that, stay safe, be well, and bye-bye.